It's time! Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man. His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee. No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
The main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing the fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Pistol. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early. It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place? All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh? I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start thinking about striking. Nice movement punch. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And he landed the right hand there. All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Lee gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Big kick.
Oh, collar tie. Knee to the body now. It's blocked. Nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
That knee hurt him.
Outstanding output on both sides. Big knee.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Trying to double up on that jab. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Single collar tie now.
He lands a big knee to the body. Nice punch lands.
And they separate. And both guys really throwing with authority. Nice counter punch there as he continues to make good use of this advantage in reach. Straight right hand counter. Got the single collar tie. Oh, eats a knee to the head. Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
And they separate.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
He is all about that left kick to the body. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Getting the hands going here early.
That's a big strike right there. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land some beautiful punches to the head.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Fantastic takedown.
Now he touches him with the left. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Lee. 30 seconds to go. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, caught him there with the head kick. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Stop.
They're confident. All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent, and as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man. You get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do. Horrible.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into the strike.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Throws the right hand there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes. You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Oh, that's a good knee to the body there by Lee. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by
beautiful takedown land.
Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Able to check the high kick.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Back and forth we go. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Straight right, he misses. Yet again, they will clinch here. Nice defense there, huge block. A little single collar tie there. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout. So try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, slams into the canvas with authority. And he's back up.
Beautiful leg kick from him. Comes in close, controls his opponent's posture, and lands these nasty elbows.
Blocks the shot. All right, single collar tie now. Nice placement there on the left hook counter. Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. Lee gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Big punch from the clinch.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Knee to the body, it is blocked. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch. Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Beautiful strike.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot.
Those punches to the body are really starting to take its toll. Leg kick.
Right hand on point. Oh, he eats a knee there. That does not taste good. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. And that's the end of round number 2. Relax. Work on that cut a little bit. You can keep your distance down. That cut's pretty bad. All right, we now now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't go at full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Right hand punch from the clinch. Left hand punch from the clinch. Head kick.
Collar tie.
Nice punch there. Nice leg kick land.
And he comes through with a big knee. Man! Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Back to that left kick once again. Single collar tie now.
Big punch lands through the middle.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Switching stances here. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Huge damage from that elbow in the clinch.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You gotta protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Oh, big knee. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Wow!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
2 minutes remain in the round. Nice hammer fist. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Great punch. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, man. I think you jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good.
Man. Spinning back fist. Got the single collar tie.
Oh, big head kick lands.
right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Oh, single collar tie here.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, hook to the head by Lee.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Ooh. Tags him with a flush left. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Take a deep breath and relax. Let's clear the cobwebs. You got rocked that last round, but you're fine.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. And watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton. And to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face. Big kick lands.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Nice liver shot, Lewis. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Back and forth we go. Oh, and he caught the kick. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and that one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Back mount now. Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked. It's in there deep. There you go.
There is the tap. So he submits courtesy of the rear naked choke. That guy's got a squeeze on.
He does a great job securing the position, getting under the neck, and then hiding his hands in order to get the finish. Fantastic performance by this fighter. He's done, he's done.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got